Have you ever had a shitty boss? And I don't mean a boss that's kind of annoying or difficult to work with, but a truly shitty boss. If you have, then no doubt at some point you had a little daydream after a hard day of dealing with their bullshit, where you came up with some scenario where you could stand up for yourself, tell them off, maybe even get a little bit of revenge. The upcoming movie Send Help is sounding like one of those revenge fantasies, but directed by Sam Raimi. Our protagonist Linda Little is working at a company underneath a boss that treats her like absolute garbage. But while traveling on a business trip together, their plane crashes and they wind up stranded on a desert island. Linda is lucky enough that she comes out of the crash uninjured. Her boss, on the other hand, winds up leaving with a messed up leg. And now with the work hierarchy irrelevant, Linda's the one in charge and responsible for keeping herself and her boss alive. But based off the trailer and the fact that her boss treated her like shit, it seems like the way she's gonna go about it is not the most kind and compassionate way. The movie comes out January 30th, but based off the trailer and the fact that I'm just a sucker for a good revenge story, on top of the fact that Sam Raimi has a unique directing style, this movie really has my interest, and it kind of reminds me of that Stephen King novel Misery. And I also think that movies are a reflection of the time periods and cultures that they come out of. And while the shitty boss trope isn't exactly new, we do live in a time where people are just not making enough money to be dealing with the typical bullshit we've been dealing with. So I feel like this movie is coming out at the perfect time because people are feeling really dissatisfied with work in general. But yeah, the movie drops January 30th. I'm probably going to check it out and talk about it here. So if you want to hear my opinions on it, make sure to follow. Let me know, do you find this premise as interesting as I do? Or do I just have a lot of unresolved anger towards my old bosses? It's probably a bit of both.